Hello, my name is Pablo Cruz, and I'm joined by Troy Lawrence, Alejandro Mancillas, and Daniela Esparza. Together, we're Team 86, and our project is about how to help restaurants survive COVID-19. In 2020, Congress passed a $25 billion COVID-19 bailout for the airline industry, but none for the restaurant industry, which is 4 times bigger in terms of sales and 18 times bigger in number of jobs it creates. We intend to provide actionable insights that will allow restaurants to survive. To begin, we look at the macroeconomic impact through 3 main factors. Under gross domestic product, the food services industry experienced over 40% declines in GDP dollar contribution in 2020. For personal consumption expenditures, or PCE, consumers appear to have transferred their expenditures from restaurants and recreation to groceries and takeouts. Lastly, as a consequence of the pandemic, the industry experienced almost 40% unemployment compared to only 14% for the total economy.
We also measured consumer impact doing an extensive analysis of demographics, consumer behaviors, foot traffic, and mobility by type of transportation across the country. But to best analyze dichotomies, we focus on 2 cities, San Francisco and Miami, in states very polarizing in terms of their COVID response, California being the most aggressive, whereas Florida being among the least aggressive on this spectrum. Now let's take a look at the dashboard. In section 1, we build consumer profiles, which allow us to know which people are more likely to resume eating at restaurants and which groups prefer pickup services or delivery exclusive. In section 2, we include mobility information into different venues in the city during the last year, and section 3 incorporates local businesses by zip code. The user of the dashboard can display shopping metrics, sources of mobility data, and can select businesses by zip code, prices, purchase modality, and type of food. And we did the same dashboard for San Francisco and Miami. So from the consumer preference dashboard in San Francisco, we discovered that the avoidance of eating at restaurants is related to married people and high educational attainment. In contrast, the resumed of eating at restaurants is related to white people. From mobility trends in San Francisco, the venues more affected with low foot traffic are retail and recreation, transit stations, workplaces, airports, gyms, and bars. And besides residential areas, parks are the second venue with higher traffic. Also, from the restaurants analysis, we discovered that 30% of businesses in key neighborhoods are not listing delivery as purchase modality, as Financial District, De Castro, No Valley, and we identified areas in risk, for example, the north and the south of the Golden Gate Park.
The preferences of demographics help decide on which purchase modality to put more emphasis, such as better user experience in websites for consumers doing pickup, versus in-store purchase experiences emphasizing safety and open concept settings. Every location, just like every restaurant, is absolutely unique, and therefore our insights are designed for hyper-local restaurant recommendations. Some places should switch delivery for pickup options or outdoor offerings to mitigate delivery fees, while others will benefit more from an increase in delivery capabilities as the benefits outweigh the costs in alternative options. While our insights are hyperlocal, on a city macro level, we recommend the following. San Francisco, you should increase delivery options found in low and medium density residential areas, as well as commercial and industrial zones. You should increase pickup options if in mixed areas and areas at most 2 kilometers from high-density neighborhoods. Conversely, in Miami, you should switch from delivery to pickup options if in medium and high-density residential areas, and you should increase pickup options if in areas at most 6 kilometers from high-density neighborhoods. In conclusion, our project aimed to help restaurants successfully weather COVID-19. However, the analysis can also help local/state governments affect greater positive change, especially as things reopen. Agencies can expand on our models, and other ancillary verticals can capitalize on the trends highlighted, especially if business models are similar. From restaurants to the rest of the world, we hope this work does our part to help us all move forward. Thank you.